Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Energy Focus of the Week for January 30th through February 5th. And that is in the year 2026. And I am Leslie Romine, and I am here with Arlene Arnold, the founder of Transformational Tools. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
So today we are looking at the theme for January, which is still in play, and that is the renewal of hope. The renewal of hope. And so, with that theme in mind, we're going to look at the luminary for January and the color card. Hi, Courtney. Good to see you. And Sandra, thank you. Um, the luminary is celebration, and put that up for us so we can be reminded. And this week's words that came from that are transformed from seeds of possibility, now radiate your magnificent colors. As a brilliant flower in full bloom, join others to co create new octaves of experience. Wow. it New octaves of experience is what really stood out to me. um, I had a wonderful experience this last week, and I'm going to go ahead and share it here because it's really talking about showing your colors and being open to possibilities. And that is when I went to, of course, my grocery store where many things happen, and and I was having a rough time, just not feeling very well, and I was needing to get these big gallons of water, and they were up, and I just thought, oh my, okay, I know they're heavy. And this young woman came along and said, "Are you wanting to get water or something here?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." And she said, "Well, here, let me help you." So she took them down for me, and she said, "I was raised with on a farm, and we she said, we learned that being there for each other is what it's about." And I said, "Yeah, that's true." And I said, "That sounds lovely." And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "So, this is something you grew up with?" And she said, "Oh, yeah." And she went on to talk about how, it doesn't matter who we are, if we're there for each other and we're in our community, then we should be, available to each other. And boy, I'll tell you, I was so in that space where I got a little teary, just thinking this person doesn't even know me. And she's being so right on. And we were able to share a little more information and just give each other a hug and thank you. And gosh, it just did my heart good, you know. I have other communities for sure, but this was a person who didn't even know me. So I thought that was a wonderful thing. And, that's part of our flower in full bloom, I feel, is to be present with what's needed in the moment. Do you have something you would like to add, Arlene?
Well, before that, I would like to ask any of you who are on Facebook to say something, send us a message because, oh, there's Courtney is.
Courtney has,
Okay,
right?
that's where it's. Okay, yeah. Well, we're having a little bit of problem this morning, as we do off and on. What I thought about that about celebration and where it said co-create new octaves of experience, I thought, what new octave of experience do I want and others want to create? And I was reminded that uh, in order to create, we have to be resonating in the frequency of what it is that we want to create.
Mhm.
And, you know, what you were talking about there is the kind of world that we want to live in, where people help each other and you can meet somebody and feel connected to them right away, kind of thing. And I thought, if we each visualized the kind of new octave of experience that we would like to experience in our lives and in this world. And then we were at a resonance for that and we focused on it, then it will come to us. It will be created. So I just wanted to remind us that we have that possibility. And this is really what the luminary celebration is talking about.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes. It's fun to know that that frequency can find you sometimes. So, yes, and the color card for January was Strength in Black. Strength in Black. And we did talk about how this is just unlimited possibilities. So, these are the words that came forward. You understand that what you are experiencing at this moment will pass. You see life in stages. Your willingness to be totally present in a particular stage of life allows you to extract, its juiciness and its direction for your life. And here again, it talks about willingness to be there and be present in that stage. Um, I know that sometimes, especially lately, um, so there comes a part of your day where you might feel like, hmm, yeah, not my first choice to be present in this thing, but being there allows us to glean whatever it is that wants to get our attention. And it does come back to how we use our energy and how we intend our energy to be. So, this to me was still encouraging about, the moment will pass and we can look at life in stages. Okay, this is kind of the stage, etc. Okay. Anything to add?
Yeah, I was, what I wrote was black helps us to see what is still needing our attention because black is all possibilities in its strength, but which is what we have today. But it can also be a help to us in finding out what needs our attention, and then it helps us to sort through the possibilities available to us as we shift into the uh, the strength in black. So I always want to remind people that with the color cards you get a lesson. The lesson is so you can find out what needs to shift so that you can take advantage of the strength in that color. And finding all the possibilities can be in terms of resolving something that needs to be resolved, and it can also be in terms of what are the possibilities that I want to create in my life, or um, uh, I feel stuck and I just want to figure out how to do this in my highest and best way. And when we think about that, what will happen is black will bring us a thought, or someone will say something and we relate to that in terms of a possibility. And it's, or we read something or even see something uh, on social media that strikes a chord. So I think that again, it's so much about staying present, being aware, allowing the things to come to us.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And that practice of being present is an everyday, you know, moment by moment thing that we can put our attention to, put our intent on making it happen. It's just it's like everything else, practice and practice and practice. And when you find yourself not there, just bring yourself back. You know. All right, so let's go with cards of the week. Spheres of Intention is this beautiful, beautiful blue um, luminary, and you notice the different colors on the inside as well. Um, This has the number 10 and the number 12. Put it so it's like endings and beginnings of a new place. Um, so the words that came forth are just lovely. Being defines doing. Intention ignites creativity and organizes resources for action. Co-creativity draws in those who would synergistically become a group of similar intention. This is the way of the new world. I'm going to have you speak to that, Arlene, first.
Well, what came to me was to ask myself and ask all of us, uh, who do we connect with that creates a group of similar intention? You know, for me, all of you who come here and those who are part of our community, the Vortal, the leadership team that I work with at TT, uh, all of those are groups of similar intention. It's sort of a broad intention. It's about being who we truly are, and it's about supporting each other by being a witness to who we are and helping us to be able to live from there and to feel confident about being who we are. And then our actions will come from that place that is our truth, our true self. And to me, that's really spheres of intention is really telling us to pay attention where we have the connections and what is the intention of those that you tend to gather with. And it can just be a lighthearted intention. You know, we had a power out for 2 days, and it would come on like at 5:30 or 6 at night, but there's no way to work on a computer or anything else. So it was like we would gather in the lobby here at our where we are in the community, uh, elder community, but we are in the place where people are self-sufficient, and so we gather in the lobby and we work on puzzles. Now there was lots of laughing and singing and um, eating sugar, all of that kind of thing. So to me, that was another sense of community. And our intention was to not allow ourselves to get bummed out because the electricity was out. So it gave us an opportunity to just get to know each other a little better. So I just think that we might ask ourselves, so what is my intention with the people that I know? And is it one that is it one that we have really talked about, or is it something that I have just assumed? And I think being more intentional about that is really helpful, especially when it comes to wanting to change some things in the world, meditating together. Or you might, those of you who are here, you might just write in the uh, the
Chat.
chat. Thank you. Of any way that you find yourself involved with community, involved with others in a way that creates similar intentions.
Will called us the Wild Bunch,
Uh,
or called somebody the Wild Bunch. Or was it brunch? The Wild Brunch. Yeah. Mhm.
all right. So
All right. Now, the next card is Strength in Turquoise.
and my turquoise seems a little bit too green, but it's just the way it comes up.
Yeah. Let's see if I can. There we go. I got it too. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yours is a little bit closer to the actual color.
Yeah.
Let me hold that up while you go ahead.
Okay. Um, Turquoise Energy Center helps keep us balanced by keeping our life purpose on track. You allow life to unfold naturally. Where others may force an outcome, You quietly wait, knowing you will be shown the next step. This flow allows for synchronicity of events. This allows life to come to you. There is peace in this way of living. You trust life's flow. You leave the outcome to that part of you that sees a bigger picture. And yes, and the words on here are self-responsible, full of integrity, and purposeful. So that strength in turquoise helps us keep balanced. And the complementary color is red orange. Is that correct? Yes. And that is between the red and the orange centers. And that, when these two work together, it really is like you can get some inspiration and from the red, orange, and creativity comes from there. So there's a lot that can help you when using these colors together. Okay.
What I highlighted was this allows life to come to you. I
Mhm.
feel like that's really important, especially in this time that we're in. And the questions that came to me was, what have you noticed that has come to you effortlessly? Because I think that's how we learn how to allow things to life to come to us, allows the things that we need in our life to come to us. And then how have you met this synchronicity? So have you noticed it like you did in the store? Have you just bypassed it? It's really important when we find that those synchronicities come to us to recognize them, to say hello to them, to have them be something that teaches us how to be available so that things come to us without effort. I know I'm still learning that because being an Aries, I always think you have to work hard. And I know that you have some of the same thing for you. So it's just noticing that when we relax and allow, they come to us. And it feels so much better than getting all uptight and trying to make it happen and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's so interesting to me because it's like when when I let go and just allow it to come and stop stressing over it, which is the hard part. Um, just knowing, I just affirm, okay, I know it's coming to me at some point, and I don't know right now when that will be, and that's okay, and just trying to talk to myself and then just forget about it and do something else. That when it does come, it feels like, man, if I had not waited and done this thing instead, this would be a whole different experience for me, you know? So it really helps to try that out. If you
Yes.
get in that spot, try it out. Wait just a bit and see what happens. And I know that's hard to do sometimes, but it's amazing.
So I know Jeannie talked about the portal there, so I want to put this up for any of you who have not been part of that, and I misspelled it. So hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Transformationaltools.com/Vortal. That will take you to the information about our community and how to get started with it. So, oh, we have someone new. Hello. What is? Give us your name. Is your name Lovely? Lovely.
Lovey.
Oh, and Sid is here.
Yeah.
Is that Sid? Yeah. All right. Well, we have such a wonderful group here. We just love that.
And Sid is here. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Happy to see her. All right. Yes. The Vortal thank you, Jeannie, for mentioning that because the Vortal
Yeah.
community really is such a support, and it's so good to be able to meet often enough to feel supported by that. Yeah.
And we have a newsletter coming out, and it gives to you all the ways that we connect. And there are three different ways that we'll be connecting this month to the people in the Vortal, and some of them also are available to somebody who's not in the Vortal. But well, it's actually four ways because we have the Vortex, which is twice every other week on Mondays, Monday evening, and or Monday late afternoon, and we have Journal with Your Knowing Self is back, and we have Intuition Circle, and then we have our monthly Vortal meeting. And so it just would be really nice to have any of you who have not signed up yet to do that and come and join us with this. We have a lot of fun, just like we do here.
I love to see the people who are fessing up to be Taurus. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And Lovey is Lavelle from Cape Town, South
Well, oh,
Africa.
that's a beautiful name. Wow.
Wow. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we've kind of been through our announcements, right, for what's coming
Yes.
up.
Yep.
All right, so we can
Oh,
get
by the
started.
way, Lavelle is from Cape Town, South Africa. How
You said
nice.
that, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Right.
Yes, we
So,
have people from, oh, we haven't seen Ofa for a while, but we have people from England and um, Sandra. Where is Sandra Fana? And we have Sarah,
Sarah,
who's, uh,
sometimes.
this is Spain, no, Italy, I think. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's nice to have people from all over.
Mhm. All right, so Sandra is our first reading today.
Okay, Sandra, there we go. Is this for Sandra? Yes. Okay. This
Ooh,
one's simply self, Sandra. And it's really goes right along with the theme that we were talking about, because if we take a breath and we relax and we allow things to come to us in terms of what is next and what's next, and allow things to come to us instead of trying to push them, that's really what simply self is. It's let go of all of the kinds of things that you would try to make happen and just work on the ones that you know in your heart are where you need to put your attention. And that also means to clear your space, give your space maybe a time to get organized. And I think you need to do it on your computer. I certainly do, or your phone, and make things accessible to yourself so it feels simple and you can find what you need. So there's a lot about simply self that is really important to us. And Sandra, for you, let me see, it is more about um, that there are a lot of things coming in the next while for you. There are things that will require your attention. And as much as you can, if you simplify things around you, you will have room for the things that are coming in next.
all right. Well, your color card is Lesson in Turquoise. Say yes to the meaning of your life. Okay, so these are really good together. You'll notice the turquoise in the luminary there. And basically, it's saying, yes, I'm ready, I'm willing, and yes, I can move on inspiration and, um, getting things kind of ready for the new to come in. That's what I'm getting ready. The new is there, and it's starting. I feel it's already starting,
Yeah, I do
but
too.
there's like a little bit of clarity that's needed, and the turquoise can really help bring clarity to that for you
Yeah.
this week. Do you get anything else with turquoise?
Yeah. Well, yeah. One of the things with the lesson in turquoise is that it is something that um, all you have to do is say yes to what's next. even if you're not sure what it is, even if you don't know how much time it's going to take, it is one of those things that it's important that we get involved and say yes.
It's an invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Courtney is next.
Okay. Okay. What card is for Courtney today? Not that one. Okay. All right, Courtney, you have um, Love Child. And I want you to see these beautiful colors. You know, there's pink, there's magenta, there's a very light turquoise. There are so many beautiful colors in there, Courtney. And one of the things, let me just see what it is, but for in general, it is to help you with aspects of you that maybe have been hurt, or aspects of you that just need some support in you. Uh, and so, love child is an energy that will come around you and help you to feel like you are really being supported by the universe, that you are really being supported by yourself, which I am getting is one of the things that the card wants to tell you is that you are doing a good job of supporting yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's real important for you to stay in that stream of self-care, and to uh, and not to push things, because it's hard sometimes to move through what is needed when you Leslie and I have talked about this before, the times where we want things to be done, finished. And it reminds me of when my daughter was little and we would be in the car and she would say, "Are we there yet?" And sometimes we feel that. We just want to say, "Am I there yet? Have I gotten through this part yet?" But just allow this beautiful card, this beautiful energy. Remember, it's a round ball of energy that can come around you, and your heart will be right there in the center of that. So this is a wonderful card for all of us to do self-care, but especially for you, Courtney.
So, Courtney, you got two cards come up for you. That happens sometimes.
Yep.
The first one is Strength in Silver. Strength in Silver. Warm, wise, and valuable. And this is the strength that wants to be with you this week. And it's um, it is it taps into ancient knowledge that people have had for a long, long time about, ourselves and our spirituality and just all sorts of things. And um, it's a beautiful sort of feminine receiving type of energy. So it's asking you to receive this strength, this high level strength for you. Um, and it's a protective energy too. So this is a beautiful one to have up with you as you do that. The other one is Lesson in Green, and it says heal and grow. So with these two together, it's like encouraging you. Yeah, yeah. It's encouraging you to be open to growth. So you have this amazing silver energy around you, and then if something comes up and you think, oh, I don't know about that, just you can just say, I am willing to grow. Show me what it is that I need to grow. What do I need to grow? Maybe it's just calming down. Maybe it's just allowing these energies to work with you in your body and comfort you and remind you of this beautiful, beautiful uh, love child that you are, and just bring forward that love child more and more, and just say, I am that child. I am that love that is what I'm wanting to tap into. And I can just hold myself. I can just comfort myself and just say, I am who I am, and I love that person. I love myself. I'm just getting that because that's just, I've had to do that myself too at times because sometimes we just get, too many things going on at one time. So, green, lesson green, strength in silver.
That's wonderful.
Those are lovely together. Wow. All right. Will is up next.
Will? Yeah.
Will.
All right, Will.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
Well, guess what?
Oh.
So, whenever you get spheres of intention, for example, like this, and it's the one for the week, it means double, double. You're going to get a big burst of energy around this whole idea of spheres of intention. And they're in what I feel like there are going to be some.
Are you there? Uh-oh. Looks like we have a frozen frame here. Hope we come back soon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick the color card. For you. I think I'm still streaming. I'm not sure. Okay. The color card is Lesson in Black. Embrace embrace the possibilities and banish any fear. I think this is really embracing those possibilities that might come up. Hey, maybe it's time to write that book. Hey, maybe it's time to meet a new person that's going to really, be on the same page that you want to be on. It can be any of those, but embracing that possibilities and just holding that sacred to yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's Lesson in Black, and we'll see if Arlene comes back anytime soon. She's back.
The internet. Maybe it's due to these blackouts that we had. I don't know.
Well, I did the black card for him.
Oh, good.
It was
Okay.
Lesson in Black.
Okay. Well, anyway, I started to tell you, Will, that it is all about there's kind of like a realization that will be coming to you about this that says there's more to this than what you understand at this moment, and that just be very aware of what that is.
A burst of energy, you said.
Yeah, it's sort of like, okay, have these people that I'm connecting to, and then it just like it moves it up to a higher frequency and more understanding about it and more of a sense of purpose about it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. No, Sandra, we got it. Thanks for asking about it. I assume everybody's still there.
Yeah, looks like it. Are the ones from, I don't see anybody from Facebook.
No.
I think we lost Facebook, so let me try this.
Yeah. Will was saying he's organized a despacho ceremony for tomorrow with our talking circle, and going to hold an opening for new possibilities.
Wow. Ooh, that feels really strong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, Grace will be next.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
this is it. What is
Illumination.
illumination? That's right. So, for Grace, you always have a very bright light, and it's remembering that no matter what happens, you are telegraphing that light. That even when things feel like there's glitches, like we just had, uh, do not to feel like there's something wrong, because it's more about the fact that you are still sending out your light. So remember that.
One of the things it says in there is too is remember that you are birthed from the light. Remember that is where we are emanate from. That
Exactly.
part of us that is the light, and that it's there to help balance light and dark as we go through this time together. Um, yeah, and and it even says you can meditate with this. Um, really meditate with that luminary if it calls to you to do that.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Hmm.
It's like it wants to put its arms around you.
Yeah. Okay. And for a color card, let's see what we get. Lesson in orange. Allow all your feelings and emotions to be felt.
Yeah. I feel
Now,
that this is kind of a tough time for you,
yeah,
Grace, and that it's um, I almost see a little kid in you stomping her feet and saying, I know, I want this to go away. There are
yeah,
times we all want to do that, but
yeah.
um, this is the time to really acknowledge what you're feeling. Allow yourself to move into that area of your body, which is really the stomach area, which is the orange. And sometimes you have um, problems with your digestion in that area when things are really emotional. And so just really love that part of your body, and use some of your essential oils to help yourself through that. And wow, it's really about self love. It's really about all the things we've been talking about today.
Mhm.
Just hang in there, be with it, allow it to flow. Notice the synchronicities. All of that is important for you, Grace. So bless you.
Also, I'm getting that the when we are um, expressing emotion, we what it does is transform. As when it's expressed, it transforms, and a lot of times it transforms into gratitude or relief or that kind of thing. And our bodies really need to be able to freely express our emotions. I know that from my story the other day in the store, I my eyes just started tearing up, and then I noticed it started falling, and I thought, I can't help it. I can't help it. This just touches me so much that I mean, I didn't want to be a ball of tears in the store, but and there was nobody around us, thank goodness. But it was just like that's how I truly felt. And I know it touched her heart too, just to know that, oh, I did something meaningful. Because when you give and help someone, it returns to you so much. So it was a lovely time, and it transforms into something next. And so whether we're stomping our feet or crying or whatever,
Uh,
yeah,
Mia just joined us.
I see that.
We're glad to have you here, Mia.
Yes. All right, Sid. Sid is the next person.
Sit. All right.
Our beautiful artist.
Yes. I'm getting so excited to have her put out her cards, her oracle cards.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Ah,
this is sweetness.
yes.
Oh, this is perfect. Sid, just cuddle into sweetness. Sweetness has those beautiful hugs, and it just wants to kiss you on the cheek and to let you know that you are so supported. And that turquoise in there is just helping you as you move into the next phase of your life purpose. And the yellow is going to give you a lot of clarity about that.
It asks you to open your heart, and these numbers, 11 and 33, are master numbers.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
So sweetness is what a blessing. What a blessing that is for you.
Yes.
And the color card that goes with it is Lesson in Purple with yellow,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
with less yellow as its complement.
Yeah.
And it says transcend your difficulties. In other words, it's just saying, just let go of that. Enjoy the sweetness. And in letting go of that, it's kind of like worry or, things like that come up. And just say, I trust that everything is working out for me in this life and right now. And the yellow brings that clarity that you're looking for. And there it is right there in sweetness. And that's just wanting to be really expanded in this week for you.
You know what I'm getting is Sid, is to put the purple on your solar plexus. So purple and yellow
Mm.
can really come together for you and bless you because this is a time for clarity and our intuition, and this is a time for us to be available with our intuition.
That's good. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. Jeannie.
all
Jeannie.
right, Jeannie. Here we go. All right, is that expanding or is that there's,
That is, yep, expanding.
yeah, okay. And what are the numbers on that?
6, 12, and 24.
Okay. So what I'm getting, Jeannie, is it's about everything that's happening for you at this moment is expanding you. Um, and to recognize that that's what it is, which I think you do sometimes, but um, there may be times that you lose that and you wonder why or whatever like that. But just know that you are so supported and that this process of expanding is taking you into multidimensional understanding of life. It's taking you into a place where you are able to actually embody the expansion that's coming to you, which is really special.
Yeah, boy, as you were reading that, I was just like, wow. I mean, it feels like a whole new opening. I mean, a
It
new
does.
birthing kind of thing.
Yeah. And sometimes we go, how can I expand more than I have? And then the universe shows us.
Yeah, goes, oh, well, since you asked, yes. Yeah, wow. 6, 12, and 24. To me, that's like a progression that is expanding. It's like, shh.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, yeah. So take care of yourself and remind yourself during the week, I'm expanding. And that's okay. I'm okay. Um, and I got lesson in black. Just embrace the possibilities.
Oh, wow. I
You
love
know,
that. Yeah.
embrace the possibilities.
And there's something else to it, too. It's like the lesson in black doesn't have to be feeling like you're in a black hole. The lesson in black is more about, okay, some of the things you thought were true may not be true. Some of the things that you thought were going to happen may not happen. But if you just stay in that beautiful depth of black that has all the possibilities for your life here now, you are going to, just like we talked about earlier, you are going to be able to just move into what is next and explore in a way that you haven't ever done before. I'm just excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. All
Well,
right.
we have Lori too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lore. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Lavelle from South Africa. She's next.
Lavelle. That's such a pretty name.
It is a pretty name.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Lavelle, this is crystalline. This is a very high frequency. It is made up of energy beings that are crystalline and they want you to work with them. Leslie, would you just read that? I'll hold this and just read that part in there about what they say that they can do for us.
Okay. It is a vibration of the numbers 4, 8, and 16. If you're into sacred geometry, something to consider from the place of crystalline octaves, carriers of the brilliant light of home, offer to sprinkle your dreams with their wisdom and soften the land with their love. Call on them. They come to help inspire you, transform, and reform this world through the vibrations of light.
And I just want to emphasize that that is what is here for you is this frequency, these beings. And one of the messages that comes from this energy of crystal and these beings is bring my brilliance into your home, your work, your relationships, and your quiet time. I am only a thought away. Where there is hurt, shower my crystalline dust. Where there is anger, surround it with crystalline light. Where there is damage to the soul, pack it with crystalline gel. I am for healing, for understanding, for hope, and for remembering home in your heart. Now, just feel, I'm getting chills, just feel the power of that as we allow these beings to be with us and help us.
They also say shine the crystalline light into every cell of your body and expand it out through the heart. So that's some action you can do to do this. And you got a beautiful card to go with it. Strength in pink. Now, pink is that we often think of this as that loving child part of ourselves. And it's in this beautiful.
Yeah, it's pink is in there.
Mhm. It says innocent, trusting, and loving. So you bring that into, if you approach that, if you use that as a strength, and it's saying it will be a strength this week for you, that the crystalline energy that is such a high vibration can help you to feel that in your body, to see that, to acknowledge that, and to remind yourself, this is what I am a part of. Okay.
That is beautiful. And it also says, Lavelle, that you are have already been working on this for some time and that this is the core of your being. And maybe you already know these crystalline beings.
Possible.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, may it bless your week for sure. All right. Mia is next.
yeah. Integrity, Mia. So integrity is, I want to get this, notice again in the middle that that's the doorway to your beingness, to who you truly are. And there are parts of you that are looking on, and there may be some parts of you that still have not experienced what it's like to go through that emerald doorway and be totally connected to you as who you are in your expanded self, who you are in your truth, who you are as you are moving into more and more multidimensional self. So this is a really important card right now. It's like it is inviting us home, home in the heart, home in ourselves, knowing who we are, and being okay with how expansive we are.
Mhm. And Mia, I'm also got lesson in silver. And what I've been getting is it says choose what you value. I'm getting that there's a shift that you are going through that that these both of these readings between the luminary and the card are there to support that shift for you. The silver I see in the luminaries, some of the silver on the outside rings, and choosing what you value. Choosing what you value is at a very high level here. And as you are working with the beautiful green, emerald green color, it's in the heart area, and that you're invited to look at what you have valued and find if there is something that you have there that maybe doesn't give you as much value as you used to get from it, but you're ready to move into a new phase.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting is
Yeah.
be ready to choose a new phase.
And things that you might have felt were a certain way are evolving for you. So don't be afraid of the evolution that you're going through.
Yes. Great. I'm writing that down here. Okay, and Lovey. Lovey is next.
Is Lovey's a different one than Lavelle? Is that right?
I don't know. Is it? I believe so. Now wait. No, I think that must be the same.
She's saying Lori, so I'm confused as to
Where's Lori? I don't see Lori.
she's in her last comment. Uh,
Mhm.
there's a Lori in there. Okay, well,
There's Touch of Love, a person that just
yeah,
came.
that's somebody who just came in. Same person, yeah.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
the same
Thank you,
person.
Belle. So
And
Touch
do we
of
have a, do we have anybody else? Oh, here's Lori.
oh,
Okay.
Lori. Okay, sorry. It's, I'm just a little off here.
So I'm going
Okay,
to do Lori. Is that right?
Lori.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Lori, and then Touch of Love. Touch of Love.
All right. Lori, this is Core Crucible. And
Mm.
Core Crucible is a wonderful card for you to know that you are in the arms of such love and compassion as you are letting go of old things, because we're still finishing up layers of things that we've gone through many layers, but we're finishing up the last of that. So really be very, use this under your feet or around you. And as things come up that you know that you're peeling off, just let it go into Core Crucible and it will be transmuted. it'll go into an energy that is usable for you.
Awesome. Your color card is Strength in Blue. Now, blue is near the throat area. It's expressive, and it says peaceful, creative, and flowing. So this is their. I'm thinking as you go through this week with Crucible, you could write about it. You could your experiences. You could use a creative way to express it, or but just know that it can also be peaceful as you do this.
I'm getting to imagine that the
Crucible
is on the throat area. There may be something there that needs to be transformed.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to choke, so I think so. So there's something coming up, and just imagine this is in the throat area.
Definitely.
Okay, I think we're done, aren't we?
Touch of Love. We have that one. And we're not sure what your name is, but we have Touch of Love. So we're going to give you a reading here. Okay.
You said you wanted to ask a question. Actually, that's not how we work, Touch of Love. What we do is just find out what your guidance and the universe is wanting you to know about at this time. So it will probably answer your question for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't give like pat answers because
it's
between
you and your inner knowing.
Okay, so what's the
love? Okay, this is called attune. Is this one attunement?
Yes.
Yeah. So what this means is that right now, the most important thing for you to concentrate on is that there are many changes going on in you. Your whole body and your mind and your knowing self are all in a process of being attuned, meaning that they're coming into sort of a different configuration, and they are coming together because those are the three parts of us that are so important that they have communication between them.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are attuned in a new way, this frequency is going to feel different for you. So however you work with yourself, if you can go into your inner knowing, be supported by that. If you have a friend that you talk to about things, just take that friend and go in and talk about what does it mean for me to be attuned in a new way. And together you can talk about that, which I think will be really helpful. Do you get anything on it?
Just what you said. Yeah. This is for Rhonda. Her name is Rhonda.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes, we have a name. Yay. Okay. I have two cards. First one is the Strength in Red, full of fire, starter, doer.
Oh, and there's red in this one too.
Well, definitely magenta.
Yeah.
But this is, and I was getting that your independence and starter doer are going to be helpful in bringing forth this new way, this new attunement. So action is what I'm getting. Take action when you really feel that intuition saying, yep, this is the one to do. Take a little action on it and see where it goes. The second one is Strength in Green, integrated, growing, and loving. Your heart center is where green is. And this is reminding you, always come from the heart, always come from the highest and best intention for you, for your life, for those around you. And using that and paying attention to what inspires you and what comes to you, you can.
And these are complementary colors. So that's if you use these together, They
together.
really are a huge strength between them.
Mhm. Yeah, very good point.
This is very powerful.
Hmm. And attuned you will be.
Yes. All right. Well, I
Okay.
think we had a nice group here today.
Hmm. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and the love and the connection we have with you and with all of you that are making comments. Thank you so much, and welcome to the new people. We hope to see you back sometime, and we wish you a very, very happy and fulfilling week ahead.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.